Have y'all heard on this day in 1885, Good Housekeeping magazine was first published, and their very first cooking tip was how to properly fry green tomatoes. Coming at you. Well, butter my biscuit. On May the 2nd, 1885, the first issue of Good Housekeeping hit the newsstands. What most folks don't know is that their very first cooking article featured a recipe from a Mississippi grandmama for the perfect fried green tomatoes. The magazine's founder, Clark W. Bryan, had traveled through the Deep South collecting household tips, and he was so impressed by this dish that he made it the centerpiece of the inaugural issue. The secret ingredient? A pinch of brown sugar and the cornmeal batter. That very first issue sold out in 3 days, proving that even Yankees can appreciate good Southern cooking. The magazine promised to produce and perpetuate perfection in the household, which is fancy talk for, we'll help y'all not burn dinner. Y'all know what the day is, don't you? It's National Brothers and Sisters Day. Down south, we take our sibling relationships mighty serious. I mean, after all, who else knows your most embarrassing childhood stories? Southern families are known for their size. The 2020 census showed that southern states still have the largest average family size in the continental USA. In places like Mississippi and Alabama, Sunday dinner isn't complete without at least a dozen cousins elbow to elbow at the table. My granddaddy was one of 12 kids, and he used to say, having siblings is like having built-in friends who can't unfriend you no matter how much they might want to. And ain't that the truth? And speaking of brothers, did y'all know that several of Jesus' disciples were brothers who worked as fishermen? Peter and Andrew were fishing when Jesus called them to become fishers of men. James and John, the sons of Zebedee, were also brothers mending their nets when Jesus invited them to follow. In Luke chapter 5, Jesus borrows Peter's boat as a floating pulpit, then tells him to cast his nets into deep water. Peter catches so many fish, the nets begin to break. Talk about a fishing story nobody would believe without witnesses. I can just imagine Peter telling that story at the disciples' reunion. No, really, y'all, the fish practically jumped in the boat. That's one fishing tale that wouldn't need any exaggeration at the bait shop. Hey, y'all, we're just one day away from the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. Tomorrow's the 151st Kentucky Derby, and Louisville's fancier than a possum in a prom dress right about now. Yeah. Tonight's the famous Barnstable Brown Gala, whatever, where celebrities dress up fancier than a Sunday hat collection. Last year, a country music star wore a hat so big, 3 ladies used it for shade during the whole party. Yeah. Hey, did y'all know they use more than 10,000 roses to make the winner's garland? That's more roses than my cousin Earl sent to his wife after he accidentally used her cast iron skillet to hammer in a nail. Earl. And those Derby mint juleps, they'll serve over 120,000 of them this weekend. That's enough mint to freshen the breath of every gator in Louisiana. That's all for today's Have Y'all Heard? 'Cause now y'all have. Leave a comment if you're smarter, smiling, or hungry. Until next time, later taters.